time ago, in old Virginia, along a path the Indians called the Warrior's Trail. Home to the Saponi Indians, the hawk, the black bear, and the white tail. High upon a hill, there stood a majestic oak tree, so beautiful and mighty. The Saponis revered the giant oak. They called it the Spirit Tree. Then all the people gathered, and they circled it in a ring. They looked skyward as they worshipped, and they would sing. Years later, the Saponi tribe would fade away as new settlers put roots down. These folks also loved this wondrous oak on the hill, and they too would gather round. They'd arrive in horse and wagon. Some families would walk for miles, all coming to praise the Lord Jesus, greet their Christian friends with a smile. Now they'd meet every Sunday and pray to Christ the King. They looked skyward as they worshiped, and they would sing. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Then one night a great storm came upon the valley, as thunder shook the very ground. Bright flashes of lightning lit up the night sky, and there was chaos all around. Then a wild wind swept through, as a heavy rain caused a dreadful flood. A great lightning bolt struck that mighty oak, and it went down with a thud. On Sunday, when the crowd gathered on the hilltop for to pray, they were deeply saddened by the sight of the once mighty oak, there as it lay. And just then the traveling preacher rode up, on horseback, sitting tall. Said, "Name's Levi Jones, and I've come to spread the good news about Jesus to y'all." "What has happened here?" inquired the preacher. And one man was heard to reply, "Our place of worship has been destroyed, you see. We feel it's a sign from God. Say goodbye." Now the preacher stood there for a time, staring at the once mighty oak. He took a breath, reached out his arms wide, and then the preacher spoke. "Hear me now, brothers and sisters," as a knowing smile lit up his face. "This mighty oak will rise again. We'll build a church upon this place." And so, with the strange traveling preacher leading the way, The people worked together, side by side, each and every day. Cutting wood, climbing ladders, pounding nails into midsummer's heat, until the day the tiny church in the Red Valley was finally complete. Then all the people gathered for to let their voices ring. They looked skyward as they worshipped, and they would sing, I once was lost, but now am found, was blind, but now I see. The members of the new church were overjoyed and told the preacher he was welcome to stay, to become their full-time preacher, help guide them, show them the way. No, you'll be fine, said Levi Jones. As to the sky, he reached out his hand. God has called for me to move along and spread his word throughout the land. Then Levi Jones rode off and was never heard from again, except for rumors from a distant holler of a simple traveling preacher man, performing great deeds along the Blue Ridge, all in the name of God. And then he would just ride on again, always leaving the people awed. In the Red Valley Church, it still stands to this day as the oldest active church in the county, up on the hill above the highway. Then all the people gathered as the church bell would ring. They looked skyward as they worshipped, and they would sing, 'Twas grace hath brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home.